niggas to get in here anyways. It's straight. I'm hot right into the YouTube video because I need to record it. So, but YouTube, we are here today. As you can tell from the title, this should make you very angry. But Moist Critical, you know what I'm saying? AKA Penguin Zero, AKA Charlie, our goat, you know what I'm saying? This video came out 30 minutes ago. It got 130k views. I ain't gonna lie. From the thumbnail, it looked like it's gonna be something about ice, and more likely, it's gonna make me very angry. And more likely, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some bullshit. It's just gonna be some bullshit. But without further ado, we're gonna see what this shit talking about.
Throughout the video, you're going to see my shirt changes. It's not some kind of like crazy, wacky, magic trick from America's. We're talking about something very serious today. Throughout the video, you're going to see my shirt changes. It's not some kind of like crazy, wacky, magic trick from America's Got Talent or anything. I actually filmed this video earlier this morning when the story first broke. It's the killing of Alex Pretti in Minnesota at the hands of border agents. And I made the video, but I was pretty heated and I wanted to kind of simmer down and take a break, so I went out before posting it. I just got home, and now even more angles and videos have been released that show beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a 100% unjustified killing of an American citizen here. And It seems like the execution stems from them finding out that he had a gun on his person. His Second Amendment rights. In all of the videos that exist, there is not a single moment where he is reaching for the gun, brandishing it, threatening with it, or anything at all. And we have video that shows the entire interaction from start to finish. His name was Alex Pretti, a 37-year-old nurse who worked in the ICU at Minneapolis VA healthcare system. And according to the police chief, he is a U.S. citizen with no prior interactions with law enforcement outside of a couple.
Minneapolis. Oh my god, I've never been able to say that fucking word. Police Chief O'Hara. The video speaks for itself. We have identified this person, 37-year-old white male resident of the city. The only interaction that we are aware of with this law enforcement has been for traffic tickets, and we believe he is a lawfully gun owner with a permit to carry. I mean, so if he's all that, why, bro?
Of traffic tickets and believed to be a lawful gun owner with a permit to carry. So for him to lose his life being shot multiple times by these agents, all because of him exercising his Second Amendment rights, which again, he wasn't trying to use as an intimidation tactic on the officers or anything like that. When they were beating him on the ground, pistol whipping him on the ground, they happened to see that he had a gun apparently. He wasn't throwing it at them as like a threat or something or brandishing it or anything. He simply had it on him, which he was well within his right to do, and he got murdered for it. This is completely unacceptable, and the fucking drones that are somehow like parading around like this is some kind of victory or something is sickening.
These are low-key bots, bro. Like, these are low-key bots. The agents, the government agents and all that extra shit, ICE, these are fucking bots, bro. These are real humans that are just... they're just happy to kill, bro. Like, this shit lame as hell. This shit is so lame.
Be viewed as treasonous by any real Americans when you see this footage.
Right.
And they had the gall to say that Alex Pretti was like the instigator, labeling him a domestic terrorist. I saw from a couple of places, claiming that he approached these agents with a 9mm. He approached them with a gun looking to start shit. But that is not true. In all of the videos you see, he has a phone in his hands. Not a gun in his hands. He has a phone in his hands. No sane person would ever mistake a phone for a gun. This is blatantly obvious what they're trying to do. And it's something they've been doing a lot recently. Trying to tell you that what you're seeing isn't real. Trust their words, not your eyes. That is completely fucking
what's up, Eric?
Outrageous. And people are willingly doing
well in UK.
That's the craziest part. There are people that are like, oh, I saw he had his phone, but if they say it was a gun, well, that must have been a gun. I cannot believe we've reached this level of brainwashing. There are so many angles of this, and in every single one of them, you can see he has his phone in it.
Nigga, I knew we reached this level of brainwashing back in 2020 when they killed my nigga GF, bro. This shit was lame as hell. And now it's taken recently for ICE to kill a white woman or some shit, you know what I'm saying? For niggas to open their eyes. This shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But this situation is crazy as hell. Thank you, gang. Highly appreciate you, Eric, for sliding through. No bullshit, bro. Hey, you drunk? Take a shot for me, bro. Take a shot for me, too. Take a shot for me.
His hand, and at no point during this interaction did he ever like pull a gun on them or anything. And in fact, in one of the angles, you can even clearly see that the agent actually took the gun from him prior to him being shot. You can actually see what looks to be one of the agents disarming him, taking the gun out of its holster and running away with the gun prior to him being shot.
Dog. Mind you, one man, bro. They need all these niggas for one man. There's just no way. So they took the gun and just started unloading it to him.
And if that wasn't definitive, there is something even more clear that I think is completely irrefutable for anyone that's actually looking.
I want to take a moment of silence for him, honestly. You know what I'm saying? This is extremely sad. And it's highly unfortunate that shit like this happen. You know what I'm saying? That we have to live day by day in America. You know what I'm saying? Going through shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Moment of silence.
An agent takes Alex's gun out of its holster in front of the agent that pulls out his gun and shoots him. So he can see the gun has been taken out of the holster. And it is clear Alex Pretti has both hands on the ground. He does not have a gun in them. And an agent reaches in and takes it out of the holster right before another agent pulls out his firearm and shoots him in the back.
Another angle?
Just in case you somehow missed it, look.
Yeah,
the agent in gray has his hand on Alex's weapon, which is still holstered. It was never unholstered. This agent takes it out of its holster before he runs away with it, and the officer right next to him is the one that pulls out his gun and shoots him.
Right.
And now I want to show you the clearest video that shows everything that happened here and how it doesn't go how the authorities are saying that it did. That was Alex Pretti you saw walk by the camera right there.
Yeah, he was just recording.
He has his phone in his hand, and then with his other hand, his open hand, no gun in it, is waving cars through. There is clearly no brandishing of a firearm here. He is not approaching agents with a gun or anything like that.
Yo.
And you will never see anything even remotely close to that happen.
Okay.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo. Okay.
In this section, you can again see Alex Pretti has his phone in his hand, and now he's trying to get some of the civilians away from these fucking worms that are now starting to push them. And then one of them got pepper sprayed, and then he got pepper sprayed as well. And when he gets pepper sprayed, you can see his hand shoots in the air like a student about to try and ask the teacher a question. It is a wide open palm. There's no weapon in that hand, and in his other hand is still the phone.
Yo.
There is no gun anywhere here. And now this is when he starts getting beaten by the multiple officers there.
Okay. Like, yo.
The fuck, people? The fuck is wrong with you? Honestly.
Yo. By the way, there's one on the right, YouTube.
I'm gonna stop the video right here because this is when Alex Pretti gets shot to death. This fucking subhuman coward, you can see, pulls out his firearm and shoots him in the back, and then shoots him multiple times after as Alex Pretti lies on the ground. You
Like,
can hear
this
one
shit
of
is
the
inhumane,
agents
bro.
says gun, and that's when this brain-dead troglodyte pulls out his firearm and starts shooting into Alex while he was still surrounded by his boys, mind you. This is like the antithesis to all training that agents go through, by the way, to shoot into a suspect while still being surrounded by authorities. You're going to get your own people shot too, by the way, you
Bro,
fucking moron, you
insane.
unbelievable homunculus. So he immediately starts dumping into Alex because someone said gun. But the gun, from the other angles we can see, had already been taken away from Alex, out of his holster. You can
Right.
see one of the other agents running away with it.
Right.
But again, he was never brandishing this firearm. And as an American citizen with Second Amendment rights and a lawful gun owner by all available information, he was allowed to have that gun on his person. It is not grounds to execute a man because you fucking freaked out and panicked because the guy you were beating and pistol whipping with fucking 5 of your friends happened to be armed. He wasn't using it to try and like shoot anyone here or threaten them. They saw the gun and then this guy just freaked out and murdered him. Shot him multiple times.
This shit is sad, bro.
This is
shit is so
indefensible.
sad.
Completely indefensible.
Facts.
And the fact that they even took him to the ground in the first place and started beating him, with one guy pistol whipping him, by the way. In other angles, you can see a guy just like pistol whipping him like he's trying to hammer a nail in with his gun. Like, it should have never even been acceptable for that to happen. All Alex Pretti was doing was filming, and then when some civilians started getting pushed, he tried to help. And when one got pepper sprayed, he tried to help. From all available angles and evidence and videos here, it seems to be that's all he was doing. He even made an effort to try and show that he's not like a threat or something.
Like, this
he
is
threw his
insane,
arm
bro.
in the air, wide open, nothing in his hand or
Right.
anything. He wasn't fighting
He
back
literally
against the
surrendered.
officers. He got taken to the ground and then immediately started getting beaten. Like, all because he was fucking filming and trying to help other people around there, it seems. This is so fucking sickening. And the freaks that are cheering this on and parading around like this is something to be celebrated are just scum.
There's people parading on this shit. Like, there's people that that actually see him being in the wrong. What the? It's always, and I already know what type of people. Bro. I ain't gotta say nothing for real. I just know the type of people who's on that, bro. It's the ones with the edgy profile pictures on Twitter and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, bro. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. This shit is sad.
Not even American. You're a fucking drone if you actually think this is a good thing.
Facts.
All you care about is just like sucking wiener from the authorities now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You care more about just being on a team than you do thinking for yourself. It's fucking tragic. It is embarrassing. This is crazy now that I'm seeing people justify this guy's murder because he had a weapon. Wait.
And people were justifying, what's her name? It's something good. The woman that recently passed. RIP to her as well. And people trying to justify, what's the other guy name? It's like, it's another one that just, bro, this is it aside, bro.
Shut the fuck up. This is America. You
W
can
screen?
carry weapons. I
W pause.
sometimes carry a gun in public. I have friends who every day carry. It is your right as an American to carry a firearm if you so choose. That is not grounds for a murder. And based on all of the video footage, all of the available evidence, this guy was not brandishing it or anything like that. Thus, he wasn't threatening anyone or about to shoot someone with it, so they had to kill him to stop him. That doesn't seem to be the case. They're now just using the fact that he had a gun as a justification to kill him.
Yeah.
That should be extremely alarming to anyone who cares about 2A. Like, again, him having it should not be an issue. And any real, actual American, like a real patriot, should be arguing for his right to carry because it is something that we have the right to do. And that should not be a justification for this man being killed by these agents. This point that they're trying to beat into the empty minds of a lot of people that are trying so hard to justify it is that the only people being arrested and targeted by ICE are rapists and pedophile illegal aliens, which is just not the case.
Facts.
There definitely have been rapists and pedophiles that have been snatched up in all of this, and those rapists and pedophiles that have been caught and taken away, that's good. They
Right.
shouldn't be out there breathing the free air. Great.
Facts, though.
But that's not all that's happening here. You could also right now march into the White House and arrest every...
To be honest, they shouldn't be out there breathing at all. You rapist and fucking pedo, my nigga. You shouldn't be out there breathing at all, gang. You shouldn't have the right to breathe, man. You should have got executed and all that extra shit. I should have did what? No, I'm saying, like, no bullshit. I don't give a fuck what nobody say though, cause this shit, my nigga was literally just recording and got like, what the fuck is, bruh? This world is going.
Everyone in the White House,
We're
and you would
cooked,
get
bro.
a ton
We're so
of
cooked.
rapists and pedophiles. Why isn't that happening? If the goal is getting rapists and pedophiles off of American soil, thrown in the slammer, taking them away from society, why is it only just walking through the fucking streets of Minnesota
Facts.
trying to do it?
Facts.
You would get significantly more rapists and pedophiles if you took ICE and brought them to the White House.
Facts.
And an administration is actively covering up a massive child sex trafficking operation and letting tons of evil people get away with
Facts.
tons of clients.
But
so if the goal
Charlie
is to get
cooking.
this kind of evil out of this country, why would you not start with what is provably a spot that has so many of them? Also, that belief of like a secret pedophile ring was a very popular one among Trump voters for the longest time. And now that it has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt to be real, legitimate reality, they are now just ignoring it. They have been proven correct that there was a huge pedophile ring of these powerful politicians, but because some of their favorite politicians are potentially wrapped up in it, they just want to drop it and forget about it.
Bro.
Absolutely unhinged, by the way. It's crazy. So many people for the longest time were adamant against like government surveillance and Big Brother watching them being a huge concern. Now, plenty of people are welcoming it with open arms and a huge smile on their face. For the longest time, people would be preaching about the importance of the Second Amendment and gun rights. And now, even with this, they're saying, well, he had a gun.
Nigga like me. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Which means that's an executable offense. So it seems like they now no longer believe in Americans' right to own guns or carry guns, which was a core component of like the right for a long time, where there was like this big fear about they're coming for our guns. And now the same people that were arguing like to protect that are now arguing against it, saying, well, this guy deserved to die because he had a gun with him. It's a fundamental right of Americans to have guns, gun ownership. You can carry them in public too.
Right.
Like that, you shouldn't be killed for that. And in the footage here, it doesn't seem like he was brandishing it or anything. And also, the same people that only like a year and a half ago were constantly telling you to question the government, that you can't trust anything that comes out of the government, the authorities always lying to you, are now just willingly, blindly, unquestioningly following anything authorities tell them to believe in, and shut out any and all thought and just have the hive mind think for them.
Facts.
It is crazy because it seems like the only actual belief of some of these fucking brainwashed drones is relentless cock gobbling. All they want to do is swallow boots and penis from the government. So if the administration or the news, which they used to hate the news, but now that the news just parrots points from big government that they like to clap their hands at like seals, they now just trust all of it all of a sudden, even though there's been no big change with these mainstream media outlets, by the way, that they used to not trust only a year and a half ago. But now, anytime they hear something from the news or anything that comes from the government, they will just immediately accept without a second thought, and then attack anyone else that is saying differently, or even just probing them to maybe think a little bit more about the narratives. Keep in mind, the government themselves are currently not even complying with their own laws that Trump has signed, like the Epstein Transparency Act, where the DOJ is still putting up a fight and are over a month late to compliance with releasing the Epstein files. They are still fighting tooth and nail to not release them, and even recently, only a week ago, outright said maybe there's no court that can force them to order this. They didn't even say maybe. I gave them a very charitable thing right there. They actually said courts can't force them to do this, and that if they don't comply, there's nothing anyone can do. They can't be sued. If the DOJ doesn't comply, go fuck yourself, pussy. That's basically their sentiment. They are not complying with their own fucking laws, and yet people are still willing to overlook that in order to just keep like playing for the same team. It's like it's a competition to see who can think the least and who can regurgitate enough from the hive mind to be like the biggest super fan of their side. It's fucking despicable. It's actually crazy. This is real sheep behavior. I know a lot of these people like to say sheep, sheep, sheep for the longest time, but now they are actually the epitome of that.
Yeah.
Here's just a little thought experiment if you can break through the programming for a second. Imagine what's happening in Minnesota was happening under Obama or Biden, where there were masked agents that were constantly surveilling you and even at times asking for your papers, your documents to prove you're an American citizen, constantly needing to provide your private information to these masked agents. And these agents also had killed 2 American citizens. What do you think your response would be? Would you be like, oh yes, please, everyone needs to comply with this. This is good. This is what I want. This is what I look for in Obama or Biden. This is what I'm happy about. Would you be as excited then as you are now in that scenario? My guess would be probably not, because you would rightfully view this as an infringement on your rights as an American.
Facts.
Your Second Amendment right, where apparently even carrying a gun now is a crime punishable by death. Like, this isn't something anyone should be championing for, but because it's become such like a team-focused sport, people delude themselves into thinking that they have to support this, and thus they will abandon all of their beliefs in order to stay on this side. It's crazy to me. I truly don't even know what the solution here is, because people are just willingly, on their own accord, no longer trusting what they see and what they know to be true. They would rather just have the government tell them what to think and what's true. So that way they don't have to do any level of thought for their own.
I always seen it, bro. I always seen it, to be honest. I always seen they was on sheep behavior every time. Like, I always, since like, I just knew they were, bro. I just knew it, bro. Like, it's a certain thing that they did there years before then, or years before now. I already kind of noticed, like, it was just.
How do you
bro,
fix
we're all,
that?
bro.
I genuinely
We're
do
fucking
not
cooked,
know.
bro.
I have no idea. I don't know how you can watch this footage and multiple angles of this situation and still come out trusting the government's word on the series of events that unfolded when you can yourself watch the footage and prove them false.
Facts.
What do you do to someone that just refuses to at least try and see things clearly? I don't know, but it's fucking tragic, and it's only getting worse. It is so fucking out of control. I had to yap about this. I've been actually fuming all day. So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah.
This video is actually insane. I'm not gonna lie, like, bro. I don't want to be that guy to be like, I knew this, but like, bro, I knew something else is gonna happen. I'm telling you, then weeks or months from now, ICE or whatever random agents is gonna do the same. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, bro. This is not gonna come to a fucking end. Like, come on now, bro. We got riots as we speak going on. We have protests and people actually out there doing things right now, and nothing is stopping at all. Like, nothing is stopping them. Like, we can protest all we want. We could protest 365 days, and ICE is still gonna take some of us. Like, this shit is sad, bro. This shit is sad. This video was actually insane because picture, like, just like he said, picture it being you. You're actually a proven American and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You're just following the Second Amendment. You have your gun holstered. You have a phone in your hand. You're just regularly, you know what I'm saying? And you get pepper sprayed and shit. Hand in the air, by the way. Hand in the air. Nothing in hand. Hand in the air. And you get taken down. And they just start pistol whipping you and shit. Like, that shit is sad, bro. And then one of them just shoots you in the back. Just cause one of them call gun. And mind you, your bro just fucking already took the gun or unholstered his gun. And I don't, like, by the time they already unholstered gun, I don't even know why they even yelled gun. Like, that shit is just. This shit is sad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But, like my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like my nigga Charlie said, bro. What the fuck? Something in my eye. See you till next time, gang. I'm just end it like that.